Hi there, it's John from Commercial Real Estate Online. Welcome to the program. This is the show where I like to share tips, tools, and ideas with commercial real estate investors. In this particular program, I want to talk about the best methods of sale. Because if you are an investor and you have a property to sell, it's really important that you choose the best method of sale for the property with its target market, with the inquiry and the economic circumstances at the moment. So don't just sell a property. There are different ways to sell a property, and certain ones will work better than others when it comes to getting a good result. So I encourage you to listen to the program, and of course visit our website, which is commercialbrokerage.com.au, and I'll see you there with articles regards commercial investment for property investors all around the country. Catch you soon. So the best method of sale in commercial real estate. Does it matter? Of course it does. If you are an investor and you're looking to get the best price with your property in today's property market, everything has to align so that you're getting the best tuned effect of inquiry, and from inquiry becomes the opportunity of an inspection. From inspections, negotiations. So there are many things to think about there to take the steps towards getting a sale of your property to achieve the best price. As an investor in commercial property, you probably know there are different ways to sell. Choosing the right method of sale is critical to getting the inquiry and encouraging the inspections and a sale in a timely way. Of course, the property market shifts regularly between buyer and seller sentiment. In other words, one party or both parties will have advantages depending on the property and the location and the elements of the asset and the pricing. So as the property market is always changing, you as an investor should adjust the methods of sale used for each property taken to the market so that you get the best results that you really need. There is no point in wasting time when it comes to putting a property to market today. Ultimately, the seller of the property wants the best price, and I'm sure you do as well. And you want the best price in the shortest period of time. Now that is wise, considering that a property that stays on the market for too long will soon become stale, and the inquiry will fall away. So what are the best methods of sale out there? What could work for your property in today's situation? The overwhelming fact is this: the best methods of sale for selling a commercial property, and when I say commercial I mean office, industrial and retail, are those that match the property type to the target market. The method of sale will then give the property some real momentum in moving the campaign forward. And a campaign is generally set to a period of time so that the agent and you yourself as the investor are not wasting your time or your money. I will lay one other fact in here at this early topic discussion, and it's all about the target market. What is the target market for your property? It's a question worth thinking about, because your property is special. And to get the best price for your property in selling it, by the method of sale that you choose, the target markets of buyers have to be tapped into. So clarity on the target market is so important to getting results in this property cycle, this property market. So the target market, ask your agent to define the target market in your listing campaign. Talk about the duration of the listing campaign. And then talk about and question the agent on how they will reach out into the target market specifically, not generically. Every agent can just throw a listing onto the internet and hope that the inquiry will come in. Every agent can do that, and that's not productive. It's only one small part of producing results and inquiries when it comes to a property listing. I would say that each agent, a top agent, will do a lot more with a listing. They will drill down into the target market, they will define that target market, and then they will go out there and chase it down through one-on-one connections. That's telephone calls, sending letters, brochures, dropping brochures in. It's the one-on-one things that really matter when it comes to getting results in commercial real estate today with a sales scenario. So let's go back to the best methods of sale. What are they? They are the methods that match the property type to the target market. The method of sale will then give the property some real momentum in moving the campaign forward. The typical methods of sale that are available are auction, tender, expressions of interest, sale at a price, and sale by negotiation. Now the last one there, sale by negotiation, should be avoided because that's not putting a price on the property for people to negotiate with. You've got to wait for someone to come to you before you can define the price. That is a waste of time, a big waste of time. So let's look at sale at a price. Lots of sellers like to choose that because they think, well, I'll put a price on my property and when the inquiry comes in, I'll negotiate down a little bit if I have to. So invariably, the sellers of the property will then put a high price on the property thinking that they'll negotiate downwards. And of course, in doing that, the high price just stifles any inquiry at all and things just don't go anywhere. That's a bad move. So a sale at a price should be one of the last choices when it comes to marketing a property today. Now I go back to the other three methods: auction, tender, expressions of interest. They are all good. They are methods of sale that are timed. Because they are timed, the campaign for the sale of that property has to close off on a certain date at a certain time. That means that the buyers have to do something before that time. That means the campaign is something that's cycled to inquiry and the target audience. So during the campaign, the agent is pushing inquiry from the target audience so the inquiry comes into inspections and to negotiations prior to the close-off date. Isn't that a good idea? Of course it is. When you are about to sell a commercial property, and that is office, industrial and retail, your agent should give you a definite plan for what can happen and what should happen. And also that plan should talk about the target audience and how that target audience will be reached. That agent can then give you clear recommendations so you have some choices as a property owner to move ahead so that you know you're going somewhere. There is a definite plan, a deep plan, and not just a generic advertising program. That's how you achieve results today, a definite, direct program of marketing, campaigning that property into the right methods of sale. That is a good idea. Enjoy the momentum. And so that was the program for today. Some things to think about there, particularly regards making sure you choose the best method of sale for your commercial real estate property. You only have one chance to get the marketing story correctly positioned in the target market. And as I said in this particular program, understanding the target market and making sure your marketing campaign matches into it is so critical. It's very important in this changing economic cycle where there's plenty of inquiry out there, but the property has to be dovetailed into a target market in your location. So that's it for today. Of course, check out the website, which is commercialbrokerage.com.au. This is John Highman signing off for now. I'll catch you again very soon.